Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. But there's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then? Hmm? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Her eyes are like really weird. They're like completely red. So talk about the man? About the man who stayed with you in the hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. The wiretap? Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, huh? Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom feeding, scum sucking lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Okay, there's nothing we can ask her. So let's go back and move. I can still go to the Grossberg Law Office. I don't know if there's anything there for me. The painting is gone. Huh, looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. There's. Oh, that's a picture of the guy who did it. But first, like, what about the painting? Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, yeah, it was a painting of fishermen, wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Let's look at the photo. What's this? Old photos? There are two lying there. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A and DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Exhibit A. Oh, I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Is that let's go to Maya? No, wait, that's wrong. Move to No, I don't want to talk to her. Sorry, I guess we can't talk to Maya. So I want to see the other photo. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Yeah, because then we can show Miss May. I think I'll swap them. Okay. Uh, and then let's move back to Miss May. Or maybe the hotel first. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite a performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, no, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I too will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Okay, let's talk to him about Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. About the man. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as the real lady killer, if you pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? We have a photo. But let's ask about the hotel first. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely, and on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel. Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. And of course, this hotel is called Gatewater, and it's about wiretapping. Oh my god, I just realized. uh, it seems like these in a game that I like. Let's present him the photo. Present. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, no, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? Affidavit? This guy is way too serious about this. Yeah, sure, let's have him write it. Well, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. I don't know how you pronounce that. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. I mean, it's from Latin, so I'm pronouncing it the way it would be pronounced in Latin. Just hurry up and write it. The bellboy's affidavit describes the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. Hell yeah. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Anything else? No, I don't think so. Is there... Oh, is there anything else to talk about? No. Okay, then let's go to Miss May. Let's talk about that man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. How are you? Hi, Freya. I'm doing great, thank you. How are you doing? I'm playing Ace Attorney, and it's quite late here, so I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna go. But it's a very interesting case. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? I'm not telling. Oh, that's nothing. You're welcome. Would you have sold out the late Miss Fay to the cops? No. See? Damn. Hmm. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Okay, so we have to present. Let's go back. Present. Picture or the notes? Let's present the photo. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you? Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. But I would like to stream like daily or almost every day. Do you have proof that was him? Hmm? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. Okay, let's present the note. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Okay, now I'm getting somewhere. Let's push her. This is it, all or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, finally. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Oh, see, his name is Red. It's what I said earlier, like, oh, it's probably going to be Mr. Red White from Blue Corp. So I was right about that. Red White information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Oh, so we don't have the affidavit anymore. That's stupid. I would, like, keep it as evidence, but apparently not. Can we talk more? No, we can't talk. Okay, I guess we'll move to Blue Corp. Oh, that looks very pretentious. Oh yeah, you can join my Discord server. It hasn't been used in years, so I still have to start up. What's with surreal decor? Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage. Oh, what the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the worthily challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Okay, so we know that he did it. Um, what can we talk about? Miss May? Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct, she was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. Yeah, and I'll look at it. Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as a part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. Okay. It is ineffable that she would do this. That's not good. Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details, such as time and place. My motto is don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White. The hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Oh, that's not a good idea. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What about Blue Corp? What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. So they sell information, which is probably not very legal. In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. I just noticed the painting behind his desk is the painting that was in Mr. Brosberg's office. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. So he's supposed to be like a caricature of like an American businessman or something, which is why it's like red, white, and blue. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Yeah, that painting. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh, just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? Um, a lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse of an attorney Grody burger. What? Wait, is he hitting me? He punched me. Oh my god. He punched me. What the hell? Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. At least he's being honest, I guess? Is that kind of control really possible? I mean, yeah, he's corrupt. I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that his painting is hanging here? That's a good question. Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Well, he's spicy. I wonder, is there anything we can present him? The floor plan. No, I think I can't ask him anything. Oh, that's rough. So I guess I'll move. But what am I supposed to do? The detention center? Maybe? Apparently Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. I want to talk to Maya. Apparently I can't. Let's go to Grossberg and ask him about the painting. He doesn't want to talk. Huh, I don't think he's noticed me standing there. Maybe I should clear my throat? Ahem. Jumping Jehoshaphat. Oh, you. What's wrong? You looked so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. Let's talk about his painting. Okay, let's talk about today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. Okay, so why did you refuse? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry, it's just I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So what about Mr. White? So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Um, that photo of Mr. White. Why would you have his photo, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, well, it's been a long time since then. A long time ago? I'm sorry, but I think not. I think you still have ties to Mr. White, even today. Really, whatever gave you that idea? What connection could I possibly have to an individual such as him? It's pretty straightforward, actually. It's one of the two. Either he's blackmailing him, or he's giving him information. I think he does both, probably. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I don't know what you're talking about. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, tell me what happened. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. That's just as long as what was it called? The DL6 incident? 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. The DL6 incident? What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Fay. Fay, indeed, she was Maya's mother, or Mia's mother. Mia and Maya's mother. Sorry. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. So this is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. Are we going to solve it? I bet we will. That case is the DL6 incident. We are so going to solve that murder. I can feel it. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. Hmm. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Okay, okay. Let's see if we can do anything. Present him something? No, no. Move to the law office then? See if we can find something? It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Okay, let's examine. Um, the plant? Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Yes, yes you do. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Her phone. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Yeah, that's true. That? Move? No, I don't want to. I want to move inside the. Was it Q? No. Escape? No, that's just to load the game. Examine. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed in here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? That's a good question. Let's read all of them. Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F, Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Yeah, sure, read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the one who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion, his name is... the record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. Okay. All the cases the chief ever worked on, yes. Let's take a look. J to S. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Sorry, I have to answer to a text from my mom. Let's skim it. Sorry, as I said, I'm reading a message my mom sent. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest parts in here are at the end in S, suicide, ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politician, policeman. Oops, sorry. Sorry you heard that. That was my phone. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to kill themselves. Or murder. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Article about a politician's suicide. The word white is written in pencil at the top. Okay. Shall I check Mia's files once more? Yeah, check him. T to Z. T U. I know W. White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Okay, to be fair, that was, to be expected. Is there anything else I can look at? I don't think so. What else can I do? We have these glass shards. So we haven't done anything with the glass shards yet. We haven't done anything with Miss April May's testimony. And now we have the newspaper clipping. And we have the photo of Mr. White. Sorry, I was thinking. What else can we do? I honestly don't know. Maybe Grossberg again? Talk to him about the suicides? I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Okay, so that's all, I guess. We didn't learn anything new. Detention center? No. Blue Corp? But he kind of threw us out there, so... Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Can we talk to him? This is not gonna be good. I think we're past needing to talk about Miss April May. I've got to put this guy on the spot. What's the matter? You seem distressed. Okay, fine, blackmail. Okay. Need some evidence. What's the matter if something's stuck to my face? Why, yes, there's my eyes, my nose, my mouth. But of course I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It's okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. Stop that. Your hot case is giving me goosebumps. I guess they want us to present the article, but I don't want to. Like, is he going to take it from us? Oh, I have to go to present. Present this. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia, she had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him, you spied on him, you bribed him. Think you blackmailed him? You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, 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 I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Well, that was you. Secretary's office, hello. Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir, I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're right, you're wrong? Uh, you're right? You are absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I found him. He's sitting right in front of me. Phoenix, I said he was right so that you would not do this? Not call him a killer? Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Well, I did feel like something like this was gonna happen. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts, Harry Butts. Right, actually, Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right, sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Well, that's not good. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright. Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes, it's all thanks to you. Huh. Now I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean you? I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother? My sister? And now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well, cheer me on? Well, you could cheer me for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerlead? Huh? Yeah, like that. All right, leave it to me. Huh? I'd better go get a uniform and some bonbons. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But, but I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay, then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case, with the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. To be continued. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today will be the absolute truth, no matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait. Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. No. Forget it, I smell a trap. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Yeah. Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. Okay. I'm the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Okay, let's hope it's not going to be too difficult, but I fear it is. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusing, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Okay, that's, If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor. Okay, I'm not gonna press that, I think. Okay. I want to press this. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Yeah, I already know that I'm going to have to present. Oh ho ho, it's simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claimed she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. Well, yeah, exactly, because he was standing where the killer was standing. True. Maybe he really did see the victim on the left. So he did witness the killing. Well, yeah. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Ms. May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Nah, I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Here? This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Well, exactly. Order, I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho, ho, ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice, which is bullshit because... Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? The autopsy report says it's a one blow. That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Yeah, so... Wait. Correct, yes, okay. She first ran to the left, then you hit her. Once the restraint, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. You see, you hit her twice. No, I did not. Objection. Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White. Oh, okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran to the door, for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it's hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have to press or, When I heard that thing fall. Okay, yeah, then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. She dodged. She ran for the door. And a single blow. I guess I'm gonna press the first statement to ask what the F he thinks fell. Press. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that. The glass light stand. Okay. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. Because it wasn't in view of the window. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. He couldn't have seen the light stand, could he? Enter to check. Yeah, it's like all the way in the corner. He couldn't have seen the light stand. I think. Shit. Not sure. I'm gonna present it. Please be right. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you'd be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say about that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. God. Mr. White? Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia. Edgeworth, don't object, please. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. I knew it. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Oh, that's... Oh, shit. The wiretap? That's actually very clever from Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by whom? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Oh, give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Crap. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. I'm gonna have evidence against that, but I don't know what. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. Hmm. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Pay and Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this last light stand. Shit. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. This is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound. Correct? That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. God, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Can I just look at the... I just want to look at the court evidence. This. I think I'm gonna press. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. I have to press something. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauteous thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. What? I pressed that. Do I just press everything? Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Objection. Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so. To place the wiretap. Sorry, I guess I'm a bit rattled. Press? Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Uh-oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Hmm. A department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. What's on the receipt? Is that important? I can't look at it, so I guess it's not important. Okay. I guess I just have to see what happens. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Phoenix over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Oh, I didn't expect that. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Hey, Phoenix. Huh? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. It's Maya? You're Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mia. That's right, I'm Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in... Yes, that's what I was trying to look at. Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, a glass light stand. See? Date of purchase September 4th, which was a day before the murder. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa, and it broke? That's kind of bad luck. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? Well, that he saw it the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. See, this... I don't think the game should spoon feed you your evidence. Like, I already thought about the receipt. I don't understand why the game gave me no option to view it. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant Phoenix Wright. Objection. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? Ah, Edgeworth, give me a chance. I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Oh, thanks, Edgeworth. You're a true hero. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Okay. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Are you sure about that? Do you have proof? No, it's just gonna be the same as it was earlier. Let's place a write-up. That's okay. That's just a straight up lie. Objection. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written on in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. You see? Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fayonco law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? I swear, Edgeworth, if you object, I'm gonna fucking kill you. No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... I knew it. Edgeworth. You are so annoying. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. Ah, that's bullshit. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. To forge some evidence and stuff, you know, that takes time. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. God. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Oh, is it gonna be all the people he killed? Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. Well, yeah, obviously, it's my trial. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. This Mia's memo. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop. Desist. Halt. Please stop. Make him stop. How? How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. But I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Does that make sense? I mean, isn't he going to be executed now? Because he's guilty? Isn't that a death sentence in Japan? It was in the previous trial. So I don't understand why you would. I mean, it wouldn't be good for his reputation, but without proof, nobody would care about that list, I think. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor, very spirited. I guess you could say that, if only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. That is all. The court is adjourned. And Edgeworth lost his first case. Isn't that amazing? Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, please. There's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief. I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief? Mia? September 9, 9:02. We're always a bit late. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia, what are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of? Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Aw, that's cute. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a great burgers joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Oh, okay, wait up. The end. Oh.